everyone. The military is coming out to say that they will not allow protesters to burn down a country or do whatever, however, whatever. Protesters don't burn that country. They've never burned that country. It's terrorists that are burning that country. Terrorists have been destroying Nigeria, killing people, destroying our properties and all of that. And Nigeria has given you money again and again and again to go and fight them, yet you've been unable to fight them. Corruption has been so rife in all the things that you guys are doing. Our foot soldiers have complained severally how their allowances are being denied them. They are not being paid. They are not being fed very well. They are not being taken care of. How sabotage has been going on. So the military should focus on itself and focus on the fact that there have been a lot of sabotage and they've contributed to crippling Nigeria and putting Nigeria, where it is. The protesters is not their business. People have constitutional right to protest, and people are going to protest when they protest and how they protest within the ambit of the law. So it is not the business of military to come out and be talking nonsense and be making statements. You dare not make statements. It's because we have a country that is upside down. That's why you leave your barrack that you're supposed to focus on and come and be putting out in civilian discussion. This is not, we don't have military rule in Nigeria. This is not the time of decrease. It's so disrespectful that we have, the Nigerian military will come out and be talking nonsense to citizens. Every day, they are being dared by, what do you call them? Terrorists. Yet they do nothing. Yet they sit down there. Yet terrorists are killing them left, right, and center. Instead of them to go after the terrorists and actually deal with them, protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria, the Nigerian military would rather sit down and be denying, debasing, dehumanizing their own soldiers, denying the fact that they were killed or injured, lying through their teeth all the time, coming out to recant statement. But it is when it is time for protesters that the Nigerian military knows that it has mouth. The Nigerian military should stay in that barrack that is supposed to go out there, go and fight terrorists, go and fight bandits, go and fight unknown gunmen, go and fight kidnappers, go and fight all those elements that are out there that are threatening the territorial integrity of Nigeria, that are threatening the security in Nigeria, that are threatening the lives and properties of citizens of Nigeria. That's what the military is supposed to do. The military has no business with the protests that citizens are planning. Citizens have a right to plan protests. They have a right to come out within it's been constitutionally given to them. So it's not for them to come and tell us that, if there's any protest, if there's any whatever, they know that the law allows it, but they will not tolerate burning. The only people who do burning is the military itself, is the police itself, is the hoodlums that they bring on. The military have been seen several times carrying hoodlums, carrying thugs that are going to come out and attack protesters. Protesters will be out there, protesting peacefully, doing the things that they're supposed to do within the ambit of the law. And then you will have, the military will use their vehicles to convey thugs, to convey, the thugs that will go out and attack not only protesters, but begin to go and attack properties of the nation. So please, focus on what you're supposed to focus on. Focus on the job. The trillions of dollars that have been given to you, how many years? Over a decade to fight insurgency. You've not been able to do that. The Nigerian military, instead of them to be ashamed of themselves, instead of them to never hear them speak, every time to come out and say nonsense to us. You've been fighting ragtag army. Up till now, you've not won it. Why? Your soldiers have said that the officers there, every time that they are sabotaging them, when they want to fight the war, they are fighting them. They've not come after you. They've not asked you. I don't even blame you. It's the commander-in-chiefs that we've had in Nigeria that have sat down and not done the things that they're supposed to do. You sit down there. You've crippled the nation. We don't have investments in the nation. People cannot go to their farm. Hunger that is on land is partly contributed to the Nigerian military's failure to do what they're supposed to do, to go after the insurgents, to go after the terrorists, to go after the bandits, to go after the kidnappers. They have not allowed farmers, to go to farms and farm. And that has led to the cost of living in Nigeria, cost of food in Nigeria. And yet the military has the audacity to come out and be giving us statements because they think we are their slaves. Do we look like slaves to you? Do we look like slaves to you? All of you The military should be ashamed of itself in Nigeria. Look at what has happened. How many times have Tombolo accused the Navy of connivance? Connivance with the people who are stealing, who are stealing our oil. How many times there have been reports of the bribes that the chief of naval staff has collected? The Nigerian military has not done anything about it. Every time, do you know how much we are losing? We are losing on the oil stealing that is going on, the oil theft that is going on. That is supposed to be the wealth of the nation. And you dare to come out and tell us nonsense. And you dare to come out and tell us that, oh, citizens cannot protect. You will not allow. Go and face the terrorists that every day they are daring you. Shameless bunch of people. Look at